For many, the 1920s evokes images of flappers and speakeasies. But for one group of Americans, the decade was also one of rebirth. It was known as the Harlem Renaissance. For the first time, African American writers, artists, and musicians won renown for their contributions to world culture. Their goal? To find outlets for group expression and self-determination as a means of achieving equality and civil rights. When World War I broke out, American factories experienced a shortage of workers. Many Black Americans living in the South saw this as their chance for a better life. They migrated in droves to northern cities, such as Chicago, Detroit, and New York. The New York City neighborhood of Harlem, in particular, attracted a large number of African American artists and intellectuals. It wasn't long before Harlem became the epicenter of an artistic explosion. Works produced during the Harlem Renaissance appealed not just to blacks, but crossed over to white audiences as well. The musical Shuffle Along, written by and starring African Americans, became a smash hit on Broadway.
I'm just wild about Harry, and Harry's wild about me.
Langston Hughes was among the period's most famous writers. Known for his folksy humor, he was nicknamed the O. Henry of Harlem. Other writers included Countee Cullen, James Weldon Johnson, and Zora Neale Hurston. Great artists also emerged on the Harlem scene, such as Aaron Douglas and Augusta Savage, who opened their own studio and taught sculpture to other African Americans. And then there were jazz legends, among them Duke Ellington, Bessie Smith, and Cab Calloway. After the stock market crashed in 1929, the country fell into the Great Depression, and the Harlem Renaissance began to fade. But by then, the movement had already forged a path for future generations and ushered in a new era in American culture and politics.